Aloha, and how are you? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. For those of you guys that are new to me or do not know me, my name is D, Edible D, aka the Happy Chef, aka the real Sugar Mama, formerly known as Deliciously D. I've had a lot of names over my career. I am the author of the Happy Chef Cannabis Cookbook. That was self-published back in 2013 with, it was a collaboration with hip-hop artist Be Real of Cypress Hill, and it includes his album, The Prescription, as a free download. And, Prescription is kind of why I'm here. So a little bit more about me. I've been in the cannabis industry since 2008, so a little over a decade. And, oh my, has the industry changed since then? And what I do is I do consults in the production and manufacturing business, and I've done consults all over the world. I recently, at the ending of last year, I went to Bogota, Colombia, and Costa Rica, and Puerto Rico, and it's quite a time to be alive when you're seeing the whole world go green, And so prescriptions, kind of my business. It's kind of what I do. I'm in the edible manufacturing business, dominantly. I license my recipes and formulations and formulas to different brands, as well as I have a couple of my own. And so on that note of prescriptions, and first I want to go ahead and I'm gonna say that this is my thank you video to my Patreon account, which is the purpose and why I made this video is my thank you to my patrons. It's my how-to Happy Chef classes, where I teach you how to be your own witch doctor. I teach you how to be your own medicine man or woman, and cook with your own medicines. There's natural healing herbs that can help either aid or take away whatever dis-ease you have. And that's what I break down in my How to Happy Chef classes. Anything from cannabis to mushroom psilocybin to arnica, calendula, St. John's wort. I work with many different herbs. I'm an herbalist and holistic healer, and I'm based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And the reason being for my How to Happy Chef classes, and the reason why I even got in the industry is because the world is chock full of fuckery. It's like my favorite word, fuckery. and it is, and it's almost like chemical warfare, and it's what they've done to our medicine and our food. Has it really came to a time that our medicine and our food are so toxic that being unhealthy is inevitable? And it really has gotten to be that kind of way. And I believe that Big Pharma, they ripped off the medicine man about a century ago, whatnot. And, they took some of our herbs that we used and ripped off our IP, and they cut it and synthesized it and sold it for profit. But then there's no profit in cures, because that makes zero sense, because I just got to keep you going. And then I'm going to give you, and then that pill that I gave you is going to give you another side effect, and I'm going to give you another pill to counter that side effect that gives you another side effect, and then whoa, hold the phone. Now I'm completely chemically imbalanced, just like our entire world right now. Everybody's chemically imbalanced, because like I said, it's chemical warfare. And back to pharma, and I'm in the cannabis industry. We're the pioneers of prohibition of a plant that was named illegal. And the main reason why they want to say that cannabis is meant to be illegal, which it's nature is illegal, that's obviously a problem. But they always wanted to focus on and tune into, they just want to get high. I'm like, okay, some people do, but people are out there high on oxys too. So and then also, and this is something that I've broken down when I go on my rants, like I do, because I go on rants quite a bit, especially with my friends, and I give them always the example of alcohol. So everything, let me just say this first, everything gets you high. Everything will go on alcohol. So vodka has a way different high than tequila, then has a way different high than champagne, then has a way different high than gin. And you always hear those souls that are like, oh, I can't do tequila, it makes my clothes fall off, And it's different strains for different pains. Same thing in the cannabis world. Certain highs, certain compounds don't work with certain people. In Hermetic teachings, it's the principle of polarity is that we're all the same, but varying in degree. So we're all the same, but we're all different. So knowing that, and knowing the compounds, and knowing that everything gets you high, and pay close attention to the highs. I can give you a glass of carrot juice, and it's gonna make you feel some kind of way. It's not. I'm not saying it's gonna get you high like cannabis does, but it's gonna give you a high. It's gonna make you feel energized. It's gonna make you feel high. And that's what us happy chefs, well, especially the happiest chefs, because we make everything medicated. But everything technically is medicated because all food is technically medicine, as long as it didn't come in a box. Then that's chemical warfare. But like when you say everything gets you high, that's what us chefs do. We're scientists. We come up with highs for you. That's what makes the best chefs, because we combine these compounds and these highs to give you that O face. That's why you crave our dishes. That's why you can't go, you crave mom's lasagna, and you crave, your huevos rancheros, how do you feel with a steak and potatoes, right? Like heavy, almost like an indica. There's these different foods and these different compounds have different effects and different highs and different, they do different things to different people, which, and that brings me along to diets and, diet trends and food fads. I always tell people to, to look at the potato chip aisle, because that's when I know when a new food fad is coming, is when I go down the chip aisle. 20 years ago, it was ranch flavored everything. It just took over. And then it was bacon flavored everything, and sriracha flavored, And that's what it does. It goes on fads. And then you have these diets, and, you have vegan, you have vegetarian, you have pescatarian, you have, keto, you have paleo, you have the blood type diet. And, and again, diets for me, different pains for different strains. Obviously, a predominantly plant-based diet is great for everybody. However, you can be a cancer patient. Like one of my patients has 4-stage John Hopkins lymphoma, and so all cancer patients, their red blood count is low. So I need to bump up his leafy greens. But then you can be another patient that suffers from blood clots. And so your physician puts you on Coumadin, which is a blood thinner, so you can't eat any leafy greens. So you see, everything is different, and everybody is different, and their body and their choices should be respected. And that's something that I have to work a lot with my patients and my Patreons, and is that everybody's body is different, and we have different effects to different things. And that goes into when you go to dispensaries and you go to collectives. We have not reached a level of manufacturing products for personalized medicine and dietary restrictions. It could be, your choices could be very limited for vegan options when you walk into a collective or dispensary. And then also you have to think about the compounds in the plant you're working with. Are you working with the entourage effect? Are you working with full plant medicine? Because that's how plants work. The second that you synthesize any product, you've made it unsafe, because the inactive compounds and the active compounds in a plant have to work synergistically together. And that's why you have better results when you work with whole plant medicine or full spectrum oil, full spectrum versus something that's distillate, which in the cannabis industry, there's many products, probably the vast majority, that are, infused with distillate. So with that, you're just working off of Delta-9, and you might be a patient that, needs high dose of CBN to help you sleep, linalool to calm your anxiety. It's, again, it's compounds. You have to work with these compounds. And when I first started, as I said, I've been in the cannabis industry since 2008. And when we all first started, the labs weren't open yet. And, when we were making our my happy treats for the dispensaries, we would label them, super strength, regular, high dose, and basically we just wanted to make sure that, it was strong. And then the labs opened, and then we all had to get good. Then we all had to focus and pay attention on the cannabinoids, the terpenoid profiles, and the potencies and the numbers, and we had to work with different boiling points of these compounds into the plant to actually be able to dose the units. And that's why everybody in the cannabis industry, all of us are botanists and scientists that have just pioneered and paved the way for the green rush that is now taking over the world. What a time to be alive. God, I love it. I love what I do, and I love my patients, which is, again, be your own happy chef. Be your own medicine man. Be your own witch doctor. And pay attention to how you feel. And do what's right for you. Do the diet that's right for you. That's why I'm not going to preach with vegan and vegetarian and paleo and keto. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what diet should be good for you. I'm going to tell you my diet, the diet that I'm on, is called the prevention diet. And I don't even really know if it's a diet. It's my diet. And how I'll break that down to you is you can have, you'll see an 80-year-old woman when you're in the market that's in a walker and she can barely open the front door. And then you can have a woman that's also 80 and thriving, like in shape and healthy. And, I don't want to be 80 years old and fragile. I don't want to be 80 years old and in a hospice care with a stranger wiping my ass and I'm on 7 pills a day or something. And I know some of you kinky bastards might be into strangers wiping your ass, which is fine, it's like what floats. But I'm not into that, and I definitely don't want to be taking 7 pills a day. It's hard on your pancreas, your liver, you need these things. And, that's why the more natural you go, the better. Again, you don't have to count calories when you're not in a box. So be good to you. Be good to your body. Pay attention to ingredients and what you consume. Even something, something that you use every day, something like your deodorant. There's case studies, and of course, by all means, don't even just trust everything that I'm saying. I'm trying to spread awareness and help open your eyes and just make you question. I want you to question. So question this. There's case studies that have been done that a metal that's predominant in Alzheimer's patients and dementia patients is aluminum or aluminum, however you say it. And aluminum is one of the main ingredients in your deodorant. And your skin is an elimination organ, like your lymphs and your lungs, etc. But also it has very absorbent parts of your body. Your pineal gland, palms of your hands, bottom of your feet, your genital area is highly absorbent, but also underneath your arms. Underneath your arms is one of the top 5 most absorbent parts of your body. And one of either the first or second ingredient in your deodorant or antiperspirant is aluminum. So you're continuously using this deodorant every day, building up these metals in your body. And you're not giving your body a break because you use them every day. It's just something to think about. There's case studies showing that it does lead to Alzheimer's and dementia. So, and I don't want to, I gotta wrap up this video, but I don't want to end on a bad note. So the good news is, as I said, your body is, your skin's elimination organ, but your body is literally a completely new body on a cellular level in 2 years or less. Your body is a completely new you in 2 years. Like, your skin is literally shedding like a snake. And even if you do this, with your fingers, you'll get dead skin cells just shedding off, and it sheds off on your clothes and your bed and the shower and everything. You are literally a completely new, squeaky clean you. So on the brightness side, you can stop all these compounds. You could stop these metals from entering your body. You can switch up your lifestyle and your diet, and you can be the highest frequency, best version of you, the healthiest version of you, and heal your own ails and your own pains with nature's medicine, which I don't even call an alternative medicine. It's the real medicine. That fake shit that's out there, that's alternative medicine, because literally it was altered. So it's alternative medicine. Go back to the real medicine. Be real. And, take care of you. Be good to your body. And be your own happy chef. Your own witch doctor. And I think I'll go wrap it on that one. But please, first off, thank you to my patrons on my Patreon. Please support and share this video with your friends, family, loved ones. Share. Also, please look check out my cookbook, my cannabis cookbook, the Happy Chef Cannabis Cookbook. It has, Be Real of Cypress Hills album, The Prescription, as a free download. I'm doing a Happy Chef tour where I'll be doing book signings and giving away 50, means where you heard me, 50 units for free of my first edition of the Happy Chef Cannabis Cookbook at my pop-up book signings at dispensaries near you. So tag a collective, tag your favorite dispensary in your hometown. I would love to meet all of you. I want to get everybody onto health and healing, and help rock and promote my How to Happy Chef classes, where I offer, I have my how-to videos of how to cook with cannabis and psilocybin, mushrooms, herbs, but then also I have my one-to-one where I do one-on-one help from me to you, where you sign up for my one-to-one classes and I work with you as my patient and get you to the level that you need to be for your own personalized medicine. And so, please help spread awareness on that. Grateful for you and love and appreciate you. And also check me out on Netflix original Cooking on High. I was on 3 episodes, and I got another show for you coming, so stay tuned for that. And been going there. So again, take care of you. I love you. Happy cat. Happy cat, how did I do?